Well, good morning. My goal today with this video is nothing more than getting started making like a daily video diary. I just kind of want to see what the quality was. I got this new Mac Pro laptop, and I've got kind of ideas of where I'm going, but I'm not entirely sure. So this is more like a rough sketch, if you will. So I think I'll start with where I'm at. And essentially, I am looking for a project where I can be 100% disciplined. It's usually more ambitious than it probably needs to be. Um, that's probably why I don't usually follow through with the challenges, because I decided, you know, 100%. If you fail, that if you miss a day, uh, then it just doesn't work. You failed. You tell yourself you failed, which is BS. That's not true. The way it really needs to work is, if you don't get it 100%, then you just start over. You just keep going. You don't start over. You just keep going. So, like, if you miss a day, you pick up the pieces and you go the next day. It's about a lifestyle. It's about the long run. Consistency doesn't mean, I do this thing every single day, or else it doesn't matter. It means I keep going over a course of time, over a period of time. And if you don't, you just keep going because it becomes part of your lifestyle. So, like I said, this is a rough sketch. I just wanted to do a video to see if the quality, the workflow, um, et cetera, et cetera. Clearly, I didn't plan the background or the noise or the whatever, and that's fine. I don't really care. Um, I think there's two subject matters that I want to focus on for my discipline. Um, One is fitness. I really, really enjoy fitness. Um, and the other would be creativity. I was saying a lot. See, you gotta watch for that. You can't say all the time. But like I said, one is fitness, and the other is creativity. Ever since I was a kid, I've been an artist. Then eventually I bought a camera. I moved to Los Angeles. I bought a camera, and my whole life changed. I became a photographer. I shot photo and video, and ultimately that became my passion. But life changes, and like also fitness. Fitness is another thing that's just huge for me. I love to exercise, and I dream of having a physique that I can be proud of. And of course, if you know my story at all, my heart has been an issue my whole life. I've had heart surgery. I've had open heart surgery. I have a pacemaker now, and sadly, within a month or so, they're going to replace the pacemaker with a bigger pacemaker, because they need to put another lead into my lower chamber of my heart. So, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. But the only reason that matters is because that will stop me from running. I've been running a lot, or lifting. They don't want me to lift heavy weights anymore, but I can do body weight. Um, I can do a lot of different things, and so there's no real good excuses. But I'll have to take about a month off while I recover. So, with all of that said, I am exploring projects that I can take on where I can be disciplined. Um, One of them is, you know, being held accountable through, like, video projects. I absolutely love photo and video, and this is clearly, not quality of any kind, but I think it's important to document where you're at, and I journal every day as well. So I like the video aspect of journaling, um, and I've actually been doing it a really long time. I just haven't shared it as much over the years. But I want to experiment. I watch YouTube videos, obviously where people are very good at what they do. The editing and you know the hand gestures and the lighting and the script and I think it's really important. Um, but I haven't put it all together yet, and that's something I want to do. And the fitness is I've been doing really good. I've been stumbling the last couple days because the weather just took a dive. I mean, it's 14 degrees out there, which again is not a good excuse. I could go to the gym. I could bundle up and just go run anyways. People do it every single day. And, the excuses are strong. And I think that's where everybody's at. Excuses are really powerful. I didn't sleep good. Exhausted. It's freezing. I got this new Mac Pro. You know, I've got all day to figure that thing out. Obviously I got to go to work. But anyway, this is a rough sketch. Like I said, I'm looking for general ideas and ways to hold myself accountable, set up a solid plan. And I think that's where it starts. I think any good goal starts with A, what do you want? What is it that you want? B, how do you plan on getting there? What are your steps to get there? And C, a realistic action plan that you can follow, because I think any path to greatness is determined by your action plan. If you don't have an action plan, it's probably not going to work. You need a daily, weekly, monthly action plan, and I think you need milestones. How do you know if you're getting there? How do you know if you're attaining any progress? And it's not about being super hard on yourself. It's not about being 100% disciplined. I mean, there's a lot of pressure out there if you watch social media and it's self-inflicted pressure, because if you watch social media, YouTube videos, everybody is doing everything perfectly. Of course, they do their videos look great, their progress looks great. You only see the great, because the algorithm shows you these amazing things out there that inspire you, make you jealous. They want to evoke emotion from you, because you don't see the normal guys like me. When I post stuff on Instagram or whatever, it gets zero attention, like nothing, because, well, obviously the quality isn't very good. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what I'm saying. Even this, nobody's gonna watch it, but that's probably good, because I'm in early stages of figuring my progress out. But the reality is, I can sit here and write a script and make perfect videos, or never do anything. The point is, it's better to do something than to not do anything. So that's kind of my thought process, and it's always been my thought process. That's why I think I've accomplished a lot in my life, because for me, it's better to do something than nothing. So yes, I want to make really cool things and do really cool things, but this is where we start, by experimenting, seeing what it looks like, the sound quality. I just got the headphones in, and I've got a fan going because it's cold as hell in here, and I've just got this little window unit blowing hot air, and I don't have a script or a plan. I just woke up and I hit record. So I think it's better to start somewhere than nowhere. So this is where I'm starting, and like I say, it's a rough sketch. I think documenting a good solid plan will be my next step. writing down exactly what it is that I want, number one. And then number two, writing down how I'm going to get there. What are the steps I'm going to take? Number three, begin the plan. Get a daily plan, a checklist. How do you know that you're getting the plan done? Are you keeping track of it? You got to keep track of it because, for instance, if you want to lose weight, you have to track your calories because that's usually where the problem is. It's not exercising enough, which obviously helps. But if you want to lose weight or get in a particular shape, you got to start tracking your calories because, abs are made in the kitchen, they say. Okay, well, you can do all the sit ups in the world, but if your diet is wrong, you're never going to see those abs. And, like I said, I do photo and video, but if you don't do 1,000 videos, if you don't do 100 videos, you're not going to get better at videos. You can't try to do one perfect video. You need to do 100 crap videos before you start getting good at videos. You got to do something. You got to learn how to fail. You got to learn how to fall and get back up, because if you can't fall and get back up, you are not going to get anywhere. So you have to be okay with that because it's part of the process. So, all right, well, doesn't matter if anybody watches it. If you are, I appreciate it. But that is where we're at today. Got the old mind going, testing out the gear, and we're going to see how this goes. All right, we'll see you next time, and peace.